Hey, how's it going? So this is a quick look at the Soloist pedal. The Soloist is half of the Duellist. Now this is side A of the Duellist, and at a later date we'll also release side B. So this is the string singer side. We've got exactly the same stock control and the same glass control, but now instead of going to the fat control here, we go to an edge control. And the edge control is like glass times 2, so it gives you a very edgy, bitey top end. It's great for sort of tubey sounds. And now instead of going to the fat here, we put the fat control basically on a body control, and that allows you to go between the stock setting here and then wind it up. This would be where the fat setting is, and you can even go further now to a sort of almost overdriven, kind of distorted sound, and it's really cool for certain licks and certain styles. So the other things that have changed, obviously we now have top mounted jacks, and also this pedal can now take either 9 or 18 volts or anywhere in between. So if you like running your pedals at a higher voltage for a little bit more headroom, this can take it. So let's look at some tones. So this is the clean tone. So now we'll put it onto the glass setting. And now the edge setting. Now we're going to take a quick look at the body control. The body control basically brings up some of the lows that are lost in a lot of overdrive pedals. And it can be great just on the 0 setting, and that's fine, but you might find you just need a little bit more low end. So put it on the stock setting, and this is what it sounds like without it rolled on. And roll it onto halfway. And now onto full. So it just basically brings up that kind of deep low end. I'll roll it on while I'm just playing a chord so you can hear it. It really is literally the body of the tone. So with it off, it's a classic overdrive tone. As you bring it in, it just brings up that deep bass. Also, these are pre-distortion, so as you bring it up, you get a much more kind of more of a kind of distorted, slightly harder clipping sound. And that's actually it's a really cool thing if you're looking for more sustain. So it's the same with this toggle. It's pre-clipping, so you actually get a different type of overdrive. The overdrive becomes much more glassy and tubey. It's not like the tone control here, which is post-overdrive, which means you can actually affect the overdrive tone. So what that means is you can have it very glassy, but then roll off the top end, so you kind of get a mix of the two. And let's have a quick listen to what that looks like. We'll turn the drive up high, a little bit of body on it, tone all the way down, edge on. You can hear, you can kind of get that glassiness, but at the same time you can warm it up with the tone down. So let's see how much drive we can get. So this is, I'll put the body up full and I'll put it on the stock setting, and we'll just see how much drive we can get from the pedal. So this is clean again. And then I'll do the same again on the edge setting. So we can also use the edge setting for getting some really clean sounds. So let's we'll put the body halfway and see how clean we can get it sounding. this would be on the stock setting. You can hear how much brightness and edge this brings, both the glass setting and the edge setting. Really, really useful. Let's try it on the clean setting with the body up full and low so you can really hear the differences. This is on the stock settings. You can really hear what this edge is doing. So these glass and edge settings really are vital, and I would normally have it on one or the other, just to give that brightness that can be lost in a lot of overdrives. Overdrives can sound a little mushy sometimes, and this really kind of fixes that issue. So let's just quickly look at the range of the controls. So I'll just play a chord and show you the range. So this, I'll turn the volume down. So this will be the range of the drive control. This will be the range of the volume control. So you can hear with the volume control, you've actually got a lot of output. Somewhere around, let's see where Unity is. You know, that's roughly around Unity, so when you kick it in, it's about the same volume. So you can see you've got a really high output on this pedal. So here is the body control. Difficult to hear on the video, but it's basically bringing up the body of the tone. And here's the tone control. So you've got a good range. Good range on the tone control. And then this is the edge and glass settings. Hear the difference between the three there, so back to stop. This is edge. Stop. And of course it's a true bypass pedal. It'll run on batteries or DC. As I say, it'll run up to 18 volts if you like to run it with a little extra headroom. Great, thanks so much for looking. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll do my best to answer them quickly. Thanks a lot, bye.